So my last setup hacks vid did pretty well, and a lot of you guys loved my tips. Well, my name's J, and today I'm gonna teach you 5 more ways to better improve your setup. Alright, starting for first hack, go wireless. And I know some people may hate on this, but you gotta understand that this tip is only gonna be for some people, depending on the situation. But guys, a wireless setup is gonna look 10 times cleaner compared to a wired setup. It's gonna be more convenient since there's less of a need for cable management, and also compared to a few years ago, there's actually a lot of wireless options that perform pretty much the same way as your wired counterparts. So swap your headphones for wireless headphones, get a wireless keyboard and mouse, maybe set up some wireless speakers if you want to go extra, I don't know. Just overall, make your whole setup wireless, as this would help make your desk more clear of wires. But I will note that going wireless can cost a hefty amount, especially if you try and go fully wireless. And if you want to take the extra step of making more room on your desk, if you have a microphone like the Blue Yeti, you should consider getting a microphone arm, as that would make your desk setup more clean. And also, if you got a monitor setup of some kind, you should consider getting a monitor stand if you haven't already done so, because I'm going to say this right now, a setup that uses a monitor stand is going to look way more sexier and clean compared to a setup that just uses the normal monitor legs. And honestly, I could go on longer about different wireless products and such, but because there's so many options of getting wireless equipment, I'll be leaving multiple links for different products that I think are pretty good in their value, ranging from different wireless headsets, keyboards, mice, and way more, just so you can make your desk setup more clean. Moving on to our second hack, use a live wallpaper, but more specifically, Wallpaper Engine. And if you don't know what it is already, it's basically this cool software on Steam that lets you use an animated wallpaper on your desktop with little to no performance hit when using different applications or when gaming. And the software itself only costs about $4, which is honestly quite a steal, as you have access to hundreds of thousands of live wallpapers, which is only increasing every day because of the amount of people publishing their own work. And you can create your own live wallpaper yourself if you want to. And yes, I know this may sound like a sponsored video, but it really isn't, even though I really need money for my channel. But overall, if you really want to spice up your setup a bit, especially when taking photos of it or you want to admire it more, you should definitely look into getting Wallpaper Engine for a wide assortment of animated wallpapers. Next up, for hack number 3, get Acoustic Foam, which if you're a YouTuber or streamer, you're definitely going to want to invest in these, as they help improve your audio quality by absorbing echoes or background noise, or if your room echoes a lot when you talk, you can easily get rid of that by buying some Acoustic Foam, because having a lot of echo in your room does not sound that good compared to a room with no echo. And also, you can make your room look way more cooler and more professional if you get Acoustic Foam, as they come in all types of shapes and sizes, but more importantly, different colors. So if you have a certain color theme for your setup, you can easily accent it more by buying some foam panels with the same color. And if you go on Amazon, you can find a lot of different options for decent prices, but I'll be sure to link down below some of my favorite ones just so I can make it easier for you guys. Now near the end, we got hack number 4, and this is probably the coolest one. You should get an Elgato Stream Deck. Now this isn't meant to make your gaming setup look cool, but it is meant to help with workflow while you're at your gaming setup. And if you don't already know what the Stream Deck does, basically it has buttons so you can customize to do certain actions. Like if you're streaming, you could have your Stream Deck set up so you can transition between certain scenes on one button, maybe have a button look at chat, or even have one that launches a certain game. And you don't even have to be a streamer to use this thing efficiently. If you're a content creator, you could program different buttons to launch different applications. Maybe have one that automatically opens up Photoshop, or another one that opens up your editing software. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless, as you can customize buttons however you like, even adding different photos to label what each button does. And the Elgato Stream Deck does come in 3 sizes, the mini with 6 keys, the normal Stream Deck with 15 keys, and the extra large with 32 keys. Now, if I had to recommend the best size, I would recommend getting the mini, because although there are only 6 keys on it, you can set up multiple folders, each with their own different actions, so you can technically have more options. Plus, it is the cheapest out of the 3, but it is still kind of pricey. But if you do have the money and just want more convenience, I'll be sure to list down below all of the options. And finally, for hack number 5, I want to show you guys the best and easiest way to upgrade your equipment, because I know a lot of people that want to upgrade certain things like their PC, but they don't know whether a certain PC part is better than another, or if they want to buy a new monitor but don't know the type that they want. Well, I'm going to quickly show you guys 2 sites that can help you on that. One site that can help you find the best monitor, and one site that gives the best comparisons for different PC parts. So for the first site, it's called productchart.com, and it's pretty simple. just go to the monitors section, and then from there, you can filter out the monitors as you so please. And you can do this by the price range, the size of the monitor, the resolution, and more. And honestly, it only takes less than a minute to filter out everything and find the right monitor for you. And then for the second site is called userbenchmark.com, and with this site, you can compare different PC parts with each other. So suppose you're looking for a graphics card. You either do what we did on the last site and filter out everything accordingly, or you can compare parts side by side and see which one performs better. And I really love this site because they tested about 20 million PCs from different people just to get the best stats from them. And if you want to, you can download their software to see how good your parts are and help add more data to their database. But in the end, if you're ever looking to upgrade your setup with a new monitor or get new PC parts, I would highly recommend checking out the sites I just talked about. But after going over all that, that'll be the end of my top 5 ways to improve your gaming setup version 2, which looking back through all the tips that I said, like going wireless, using a live wallpaper, using acoustic foam, getting an Elgato Stream Deck, and learning the best way to upgrade your equipment, I believe everyone is going to have some type of way to improve their setup. Now, of course, as I said in my last setup hacks vid, if you have a bigger budget than most, you're going to be able to get more out of your setup than others and be able to get better gear and equipment. But if you find yourself not being able to afford some items you may want, like maybe you don't have enough to get any of the Elgato Stream Decks, I would highly recommend that you make a list of all the things that you want, figure out the cost of each item, and then figure out which item would be the most important to work towards. And I've used this method a lot for my equipment since it did take a long time for me to get some of the stuff I have today. So if you find yourself to be in that predicament, I would highly recommend that you make a list and save your money. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and subscribe for more quality content like this, because I do love making videos like this one. Also, if you guys can, comment down below what was your favorite setup hack, and tell me your own setup hacks that I haven't said in my previous video and such, because I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, and because I do love responding to my comments. And if you haven't already done so, go join my Discord server, because I want to be able to further engage with you guys and just overall have a fun time. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to turn on notifications so you won't miss any of my videos. My name's J, and as always, stay classy.